So you guys are getting a little voiceover, and that's because my headphones, the microphone picked up my breathing too well for this. But I'm hitting a PR right now. Amazing. 10 push-ups without stopping. Yeah, I'm kind of a baddie. And doing this voiceover off my new laptop. How exciting, how fun for you, because I'm editing this on a little MacBook, so maybe the vlogs will be good. I don't know. Ooh, and now I'm doing dips. Look how strong I am. Ooh, and then I fail in the second rep. That's disappointing. I have hit a workout, a 1 mile run. Sorry, I'm fixing my rug. And now I'm going to hit a swim. So, hair is braided, and I know you can't see my full outfit, but you know what? Let me move this for you. Okay, you still can't see my bottom half. I have spandex shorts on, and I don't know, something about wearing this oversized shirt, which is definitely Nick's. I just look tough, you know? Like the back of this, hitting a lift, then going for a run. Like, I'm a mother freaking baddie. All right, well, I conquered 10 push-ups, so now I have to reset it. All right, I just made it. The new goal is to do 2 sets of 10 push-ups now. I got these little squeakers, the little hedgehogs in the, I don't know, their hedgehog hole from TK Maxx for Bandit. And look at him. He's excited. There you go. Run away. It's snowing. Can you see the little dots on Bandit? And on my arm, it was way too warm, so it's definitely going to melt within 5 seconds. Now I'm headed to Aldi. I was working on some schoolwork. I have 1 assignment left until student teaching in the fall, so I just have to complete this 1 final thing, and then I'm free for the summer. But this 1 final assignment is my least favorite of all. It is terrible and I hate it. I have to do a teaching simulation, and so I literally have to prepare a lesson, and then I'm going to teach it in this like virtual reality classroom with avatars that are my students. However, the avatars are not, you know, part of a video game or something. They are literally people. So there's real people acting and like controlling this avatar, and it's extremely uncomfortable, as you could imagine, having a child avatar that you're trying to teach, but really it's played by a human doing some high-pitched squeaky voice, and you know, it's video game like, so you don't actually see their facial expressions or emotions. You just have this weird, uncomfortable avatar looking at you, and then every once in a while saying something probably stupid and entirely useless. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I think I'm gonna try and just finish the lesson today if I can, do the simulation today, and get it out of the way so I'm not stressing about it. Groceries acquired with Bandit. Lunch is a homemade crab cake with half an avocado. Guys, here's an example of the terrible simulation I have to do.
The top left-hand corner, there is a camera icon. Please click on it if you wish to activate your camera. It will create a more authentic experience between you and your classroom. Awesome. Left-hander.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Projected.
I like English. It's cool.
like, what the frick?
Fantastic. Hey, I want to hear about what makes you nervous about this year? What are you nervous to learn about? Can you take a minute to share with a partner about maybe something that you're a little bit nervous about this year, and then we'll talk about those things together?
Okay. So look, we're getting close to high school. Things actually matter.
Literally, what the frick is this? I want to kill myself. I just completed my simulated teaching experience. Like I said, the avatars are operated by real people acting like kids, and I had to teach a predetermined lesson, and my armpits are sweating. I definitely was very nervous, and it was super uncomfortable and weird teaching to the class because it's like I say something and then I have to give it time for a response, or like as I'm teaching, someone like raises their hand, but I don't notice because I have to be looking at my board to write. Yeah, I never want to do that again. I way rather teach just real kids in person, as I did already. I don't know why I needed to do that stupid simulated experience. All right. I know I look like a whore, but I'm doing a project with Sports Bros. So I am wearing pants, by the way, but my sports bras, your average female sports bra, has padding that's removable, which is infuriating. Padding that's, like I was saying, padding should not be removable because why would I want to remove it? I do not want my sticking out. Got it? You get the picture. I'm not trying to catch anyone like a deer in the headlights. I want the padding there, extra support, extra coverage. So to keep the padding from coming out, I'm going to sew the padding in place so that I don't have to worry about this anymore, because one, when the padding comes out, it gets all folded, so then you have creases in it, and then it's usually foam with a fabric covering, and over time the fabric comes off, and then the foam, because of the texture, is very hard to slide back in. It gets stuck on whatever fabric is touching it. So I'm taking pins, pinning the padding in place, which another problem with padding is that it's only either a circle or a triangle. And I want my padding, like for this sports bra, it should be literally, they need to just insert a rectangular piece of foam that matches this shape, okay? And they don't, because I don't know if you can tell, this is a triangle and you can see the edge of the triangle, but there's no way I can move the padding to get rid of that. So anyways, I move the padding to a good enough spot, and then I'm pinning it, but I'm having to be careful pinning it, obviously, because it's a little, otherwise it's a little snippy near the nippy, you know? See, this is exactly the problem I was talking about. The fabric on this side is starting to come off. It's already gone on this side, so it's going to be really hard to put inside. And then this, you see this freaking giant crease? And if I try flipping it the other way, oops, I guess that's a little better, but then on this side, that's worse. So yeah, I don't like that. All right, first one done. Obviously, this one was my first, so it's rough, and I forgot to, will it focus? I forgot to backstitch. That was the second one. It's kind of hard to see. And then, the third and the fourth. So they're getting better. Obviously, the thread color's off, but I don't care because it's my sports bra, so no one's going to see it. Okay, this one is much better. I did shorter lines, and I think the thread where I have to cut will be like locked in better if I start with the back stitch and then go. So I'm stitching over, you know, where it was. And yeah, because right now I feel that these threads, as I wear it and then wash it, are gonna come undone, so it's kind of temporary, but you know, oh well. All right, this one is the last one, and it's definitely the best. Besides, I mean, the white thread is harder to tell on this. Of course, you can see the indents, but nothing I can do about that. I made the little thing shorter, but still, I feel like the thread's gonna come undone over time because of the stitch not really being tied in place. And I don't know how to fix that. What I did is I started with back stitch over and then back stitch again. So my threads where I would cut them would be in the middle of this and hopefully stitched over. But yeah, I don't, people that know how to sew, please let me know what I could do, if there's anything I could do to, you know, prevent the stitching from coming undone, because obviously I put it there because I want it to stay there. Okay, Gabby the whore is back, and okay, but I just want to show you the stitching. I really don't think it looks that bad, and I don't know, it looks pretty clean and somewhat symmetrical here and here. So you know what? I'm happy with that. Even if I'm gonna have to do it again one day. That took me not that long. I did have to stop in the middle of it because I had my breakfast going. And but it's all good. Here's the fit for walking up to the gym. Well, team, I just ran a mile and my time was 10 minutes and 2 seconds. And if you run, you're probably thinking, wow, Gabby, that is a really slow mile. And you're right. It was a slow, chill mile. Because yesterday I ran a mile in 7 minutes and 27 seconds and set my new current PR. Now, it's still not the fastest mile I've ever ran, because in 8th grade I ran a mile in 6 minutes and 58 seconds. So that's what I'm working up to beat. But it was pretty good. So yeah, yesterday was just, or today was just a chill mile. And I also hit legs before that, so it was especially a slow mile. Now I'm going to shower. Okay, bye. Guys, my milk expired February 13th. It is currently February 17th. I just poured myself a fat glass. I didn't open this until yesterday, so I'm not too worried about it, and there's no chunks. Tastes fine, smells fine. So I'm gonna finish off my milk today, and then I'll go buy new, not expired milk later. Guys, I didn't even notice that I cracked this gold this week. How exciting. Also, I have been whitening strips, so I have a lisp. But yeah, so now I'm owed a dress, which I added. I spent the $50 I was owed this past weekend shopping, and so I need to hit a new, or set a new goal. A new goal is squat 135, which I'm pretty confident I could do that now, which is why I only did $20 and not that much, because when I just squatted 115 for 3 sets of 6 this past week, so I'm quite confident I can hit that easy. So I need to at some point test my max, or I need to decide a goal that is for several sets. But also, I am really close to, this lisp is terrible, I'm really close to getting 2 dips. I'm Oh my gosh, 2 dips. The dips is terrible. I'm close to this. I ran a mile that was 7:27 this week. So I'm quite close to that. Obviously, I just said I'm close to that. I can do 1 clean pull-up easy, and then I die about halfway on the second one. 50-pound dumbbell bench. That I will probably complete in like a month. Pancake pose, I'm approaching this, no, I'm getting there. And then these, I do 3 cycling classes a week, 3 to 4 miles a week. Easy peasy. I woke up this morning and Bandit left his little hedgehog in my bed. How freaking adorable. I literally look so cute right now. In my little jeans with a jean jacket and this sweater vest. And I look great. So, and if I take off the sweater, or not the sweater, the jean jacket. Oh, sorry, kind of punched him in the face. Ooh, don't take my legs out. This took me no time at all, and look how small and like symmetrical they are. It just looks good. It looks great. Guys, I remembered I should give you an update. So, my bra is sweaty because I just worked out. You can still see the stitching from when I sewed in the pads. And let me tell you, it's working great, okay? It's several weeks since I sewed these in. They've been through several washes, and there's no strings or anything coming out. The padding has stayed put. 10 out of 10, would recommend. I would definitely sew in all the padding for any future sports bras. So just wanted to give you a little update.